Kenneth Wayne Jennings III, born May 23, 1974, is an American game show contestant, consultant, author, and current interim host of Jeopardy! He is the highest-earning American game show contestant of all time. Jennings holds the record for the longest winning streak on the U.S. game show Jeopardy! With 74 consecutive wins. He also holds the record for the highest average correct responses per game in Jeopardy! History, for those contestants with at least 300 correct responses, with 35.9 during his original run, no other contestant has exceeded 31, and 33.1 overall including tournaments and special events. 2. In 2004, Jennings won 74 consecutive Jeopardy! Games before he was defeated by challenger Nancy Zerg on his 75th appearance. His total earnings on Jeopardy! Are $4,522,700, consisting of $2,520,700 over his 74 wins, a $2,000 second-place prize in his 75th appearance, a $500,000 second-place prize in the Jeopardy! Ultimate Tournament of Champions, 2005, a $300,000 second-place prize in Jeopardy's IBM Challenge, 2011, when he lost to the Watson computer but became the first human to beat third-place finisher Brad Rutter, a $100,000 second-place prize in the Jeopardy! Battle of the Decades, 2014, a $100,000 second-place prize, his share of his team's $300,000 prize, in the Jeopardy! All-Star Games, 2019, and a $1 million first-place prize in the Jeopardy! The Greatest of All Time, 2020. During his first run of Jeopardy! Appearances, Jennings earned the record for the highest American game show winnings. His total was surpassed by Rutter, who defeated Jennings in the finals of the Jeopardy! Ultimate Tournament of Champions, adding $2 million to Rutter's existing Jeopardy! Winnings. Jennings regained the record after appearing on several other game shows, culminating with his results on an October 2008 appearance on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Though Rutter retained the record for highest Jeopardy! Winnings and once again passed Jennings' total after his victory in the Jeopardy! Battle of the Decades Tournament. In 2020, he once again faced off and won against Rutter, as well as James Holzhauer, in a special primetime series called Jeopardy! The Greatest of All Time. 3. After his success on Jeopardy! Jennings wrote about his experience and explored American trivia history and culture in his book Brainiac, Adventures in the Curious, Competitive, Compulsive World of Trivia Buffs, published in 2006. In September 2020, he signed on as a consulting producer of Jeopardy! A job that will include an on-air role reading categories. 4. Following Alex Trebek's death on November 8, 2020, it was announced on November 23 that Jennings will host Jeopardy! As the first of a series of in-house guest hosts. His first episode will air on January 11, 2021. 5-6. Jennings was born in 1974 in Edmonds, Washington. His father was a lawyer who worked internationally, and Jennings grew up mainly in Seoul, South Korea. 7. Jennings attended Seoul Foreign School and graduated in 1992 with an International Baccalaureate diploma. Jennings went to the University of Washington for his first year of university, then spent 2 years as a volunteer missionary for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints from 1993 to 1995 and was assigned to serve in Spain, becoming fluent in Spanish. After completing his missionary service he transferred from Washington to Brigham Young University, graduating in 2000 with a double major degree in computer science and English literature. While at BYU he played on the school's Quiz Bowl team for 3.5 years. One of Jennings' roommates at BYU was future fantasy author Brandon Sanderson. 8. Before 2003, Jeopardy! Contestants were limited to 5 consecutive games. At the beginning of the show's 20th season, in 2003, the rules were changed to allow contestants to remain on the show as long as they continued to win. 9. After this rule change, and until Jennings' run, the record-winning streak was set by Tom Walsh, who won $186,900 in 8 games in January 2004. Before his Jeopardy! Appearance, Jennings was a member of BYU's Quiz Bowl team. 10. Jennings' run began during Jeopardy's 20th season with the episode aired on June 2, 2004, in which he unseated two-time returning champion Jerry Harvey, and continued into season 21. In that first episode, Jennings' entire winning streak nearly ended before it even began. The final Jeopardy answer was, she's the first female track and field athlete to win medals in 5 different events at a single Olympics. Jennings responded with "Who is Jones?" using only the last name of Marion Jones, who was not stripped of her medals until December 2007. Host Alex Trebek said, "We will accept that, in terms of female athletes, there aren't that many." If the response had not been accepted, Jennings would have finished in 3rd place, and challenger Julia Lazarus would have won the game. Jennings' run was interrupted by the off-season break, July until September 2004. Kids Week, the Tournament of Champions, aired from September 20, 2004 through October 1, 2004. The 2004 United States presidential election aired on Tuesday, November 2, 2004, pushing his weeks of episodes to air from Wednesday to Saturday, and the College Championship aired from November 10, 2004 through November 23, 2004. As a result, he went the entire 5 months without a loss. He did not participate in the Tournament of Champions, as invitations are only extended to champions who have already been defeated, with the exception of the winners of the College Championship, which Jennings had not yet been. On November 30, 2004, Jennings' reign as Jeopardy! Champion ended when he lost his 75th game to challenger Nancy Zerg. 11. Jennings responded incorrectly to both Double Jeopardy! Daily doubles, causing him to lose a combined $10,200, $5,400 and $4,800, respectively, and leaving him with $14,400 at the end of the round. As a result, for only the 10th time in 75 games, Jennings did not have an insurmountable lead going into the final Jeopardy! Round. 12. Only Jennings and Zerg, who ended Double Jeopardy! With $10,000, were able to play Final Jeopardy! As 3rd place contestant David Hankins failed to finish with a positive score after Double Jeopardy! The Final Jeopardy! Category was Business and Industry, and the clue was most of this firm's 70,000 seasonal white-collar employees work only 4 months a year. Jennings appeared perplexed during the time allowed to write a response, while Zerg finished her response quickly. Zerg responded correctly with "What is H&R Block?" and wagered $4,401 of her $10,000, giving her a $1 lead over Jennings with his response still to be revealed. Jennings incorrectly responded with "What is FedEx?" and lost the game with a final score of $8,799 after his $5,601 wager was deducted from his score. After his response was revealed to be incorrect, the audience audibly gasped, and it caused Nancy to be shocked after finding out that she won. He was awarded $2,000 for his 2nd place finish, which gave him a final total of $2,522,700 for his run on Jeopardy! Zerg, whom Jennings called a formidable opponent, finished in 3rd place on the next show. The audience gave a standing ovation in honor of both contestants, and Trebek called Zerg a giant killer as Jennings embraced her. It took a span of 182 calendar days to broadcast Jennings' 75 matches. His losing episode can be seen on the 2005 DVD release of Jeopardy! An inside look at America's favorite quiz show, released by Sony Pictures Home Entertainment.